welcome to the Let It Fly show. I am Michael Severe, joined by Josh Jones, Central High School and Creighton University.
I'm here.
That's right, man. That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
What
Yeah.
was I was talking to somebody the other day, and we were discussing the Omaha Sports Hall of Fame.
Oh, nice, man.
We were discussing that. We were talking about people that need to be on the list. You know, there's a long list of people who eventually are going to get in.
Right.
And we were talking about, people that aren't on the list that should be on the list.
Man.
So having that conversation. And your name came up.
I appreciate that.
All-time leading scorer
Yeah.
at Central.
Threes, tied in.
Threes. Won 3 championships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I learned is about the High School Hall of Fame.
This is not the High School Hall of Fame, no. This is the Omaha Sports Commission Hall of Fame. This is the Oscars, they call it.
Yeah.
This is a little bit different because this is everybody, everything.
Right. Yeah, I was about to say, the Hall of Fames I know about, it's really the people that do 2 sports.
Yeah. Well, for high school, you were eligible not until 10 years after high school. That's when you became eligible.
You've
been out 10, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
08.
Okay, yeah. So it's 10 years eligible, and then it's all up to what you accomplished in your sport. Now, I will tell you that for a couple of the Hall of Fames, like the Nebraska Hall of Fame, there's a lot of conversation about 2-sport athletes. There's a lot of conversation. But for us, for the Omaha Sports Commission, it's more about a lot of times, and this is unfair to you, but a lot of times by the qualifications is what you did post-college as well. For example.
I have no chance.
For example. No, because you have extenuating circumstances.
Oh, yeah.
So, for example, Dick Davis. You know Dick, right? So Dick Davis, who played at Nebraska, one of the great high school players in the state. Yep. This is a guy who not only won state championships in football, but he won back-to-back wrestling state championships. Went on to Nebraska, had a good career at Nebraska. Now, only played a couple years in the NFL. When you compare him to a guy like Niles Paul.
8-year vet.
And Niles I would say that Dick probably had a better high school overall career than Niles did. Niles and him had about the same college, but not even close in the NFL.
Yeah, but in the
that makes it tough.
In high school, to have a better career now is tough.
Dick Davis had an incredible. So Dick Davis, when he left, had the record for the most touchdowns in a game. His rushing average was 10.2 yards a rush.
I know, that's crazy.
He was a dominant player during his time. And you know how in the 60s, things were crazy. I know. You know how they were here. They were crazy. So, it was
Niles.
And they also won a state championship once or twice.
He didn't do that. Only thing he was like the 5th best, I think overall he's like 15th in his position, or overall he was a high school All-American.
Yeah, Amon broke all of Dick's records.
I know.
So Amon came along and broke like most touchdowns in the game, and a bunch of other records that Dick had.
What is most touchdowns in the game?
I think it's now 6.
I thought it was 5.
I think it's 6 now.
Okay.
Dick did 5. I think it's 6 now.
Okay.
So, but that's another conversation of what was going on. Welcome to the Let It Fly show. We are live inside Let It Fly Sports Bar in the Capital District, one of 3 locations. La Vista, and also way out west. Yeah, that's what we call it, way out west.
Yeah, no, I do too.
Way out west.
Way out west.
Way out west.
And over south.
Way over there. As always, we appreciate Bud Light for being our sponsor because they make things easy to drink, easy to enjoy, especially this time of year.
Right.
Because at any given moment, there's 5 different sports on.
Yeah, it is.
At any given moment, and
people,
here at the sports bar.
People are always here, man.
They are. Now, And then on top of all the sports, you've got Steelhouse, you got the Orpheum,
popping,
you got the Holland,
jumping,
you got the CHI,
lit.
Something going on all the time around here. That's why you always got a good crowd out here, of course. We appreciate everybody that comes out and takes advantage of an elevated sports bar experience and all the great specials.
Yep.
Take advantage of the specials, whether it's happy hour.
Yep.
Or reverse happy hour, or if it's the daily specials.
Yep.
Take advantage of all those. Today is Wednesday. We're taping, as always. What is special on Wednesday?
Them wings, man.
Wednesdays, dollar wings.
Yep.
Give me a wing for $1.
Yep.
That makes sense because you've seen the movie Hollywood Shuffle.
Yep.
Yeah. That movie just cracks me up. That Hollywood Shuffle and I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Those 2 movies.
Sucker.
Those 2 movies, when they came out, man, they were revolutionary.
For sure. Yeah.
Such great movies. But anyway, it makes me think about that when I hear about
cinematography.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. This week, we're going to chat with talk about a great high school player. This is a guy who played in the first Army All-American game. They played for football.
Yep.
Obviously, had a great career at Creighton Prep, won a state championship and was a runner-up.
Yep.
And then went on to Nebraska, had a good career at Nebraska as well. Titus Adams is going to join us.
Yeah, he he's such a good dude. You would know he plays sports because of his size.
Yeah.
But he don't talk about nothing.
Don't talk about it.
Nah, he don't. But we gonna make him.
Oh no, he's doing some high school coaching now, so we'll check in with him and see how he's doing.
Yes, sir.
Headlines.
Uh-huh.
Nebraska falls in what can only be called a ugly performance against Minnesota last Friday. I drove up there to watch that. I have now attended 15 straight
Losses.
real road games, not neutral sites, official road games, losses in a row.
It had to be something like that.
15 in a row.
Man.
I haven't been to a win on the road since 2017.
Man.
It is now 2025.
Well, my question to you is this.
Mm-hmm.
Did we drink that Kool-Aid too fast?
No, I will say, so I've been saying the same thing for
I still think Nebraska's good.
everybody, and you had it yourself. Everybody has a bad game.
Facts.
You play a bad game.
Yeah.
I think they had, I hate to say this, but, Matt Rule kind of intimated it. I think they were, in a way, really underestimating Minnesota.
Gotcha.
So Minnesota did not have good numbers.
Nope.
Minnesota wasn't a team that you looked at and goes, ooh, they look like they're really good.
Right.
And I think they thought in their minds, we come out here, we lay our thing down, and then it is going to run away.
For sure.
Here's what's not going to happen. PJ Fleck's team is not going to roll over and die. And that place in Minneapolis is a house of horrors for Nebraska.
Man.
They haven't won there since 2015.
I know.
They've lost now 6 straight to Minnesota.
It's one. I was talking to somebody, and they were saying from an inside perspective, there was a point in time when Minnesota was up 2 scores.
14-6.
And they was like, start thinking about the past.
Yeah.
And so they start playing from that perspective versus just continuing to play their game.
They had their moments. So it's 7-6 at halftime, which isn't great.
Mm-hmm.
Really the first time that Minnesota had led in the first half, right?
Sure.
So it's 7-6.
Yeah.
Nebraska gets the ball to come out of half, and they get a little drive going.
Yep.
And on a second down, they've got a play where Dane Key gets open. He is wide open. Like he could have stopped and had some tea.
Right.
That's how open he was.
Man.
And Dylan missed him. He overthrew it.
Dang.
So that puts you up 13-7.
Right.
And as you said about Nebraska thinking about what's happening, all of a sudden Minnesota's got to kind of morph their game plan a little bit and think a little bit differently because no longer they're in the head, they're trailed.
Yeah, right.
So, but that didn't happen.
Right.
Then they punt down to 2, and Minnesota goes 14 plays, 98 yards, eats up like 8 minutes on the clock. And
sometimes you can have a bad game, but it's not hard to watch. Was it hard to watch for you being there in person?
It was hard to watch mainly because the guy sitting next to me wouldn't talk to me. And I got to talk to people when I'm watching a football game.
Yeah, right.
I need to talk to somebody.
Me too.
He wasn't talking. And so I had somebody a couple seats over. I was trying to talk to him, but he was a little too far away. I got to lean,
Yeah.
And you don't want to be too loud. And so that wasn't great. But in terms of watching the game, in many ways, it was predictable.
For sure.
Like, I thought Nebraska would win. Last Wednesday, I said that.
We both did.
Before the season started, this is one of the losses I picked.
You did.
I picked it as a loss because Nebraska hadn't been able to go on the road in back-to-back games and win both of them in a long time.
Right.
So I thought...
We both picked it as a loss.
Pick it as a loss.
Yep.
And you know what? They lost it.
I know.
They lost
the thing is, though, I feel, well, at least me, speaking for myself, I picked them to win the game based off the momentum. Not about, like, the scores, but how they were playing.
No, yeah.
And I thought they
agree.
was gelling.
Yeah. No, and I thought... I picked it mainly because I changed my mind mainly because of the way Minnesota was playing.
Yeah.
Minnesota wasn't playing well.
Right.
So here are the things that happened in the game.
Yeah.
Dylan Raiola sacked 9 times.
Damn.
That is a Minnesota Golden Gopher record.
Right.
Nebraska now leads the Big Ten in sacks allowed with 25, and only 2 teams in the country have more sacks allowed than Nebraska.
Okay.
Minnesota's now won 6 in a row. Last time Nebraska won in Minneapolis was 2015. Nebraska is now, under Matt Rule, 0-9 when trailing at halftime. They are 17-6 when tied or leading at the half.
Is there any narrative where coaches did all they can do?
No.
Okay.
No. Listen to me. Your whole life, all right, as long as you live, as long as you walk this planet, you remember this. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance.
Yeah.
They were not prepared.
Extra P.
They were not prepared.
Damn.
They were not prepared correctly. They didn't have their team ready. They didn't have themselves ready. They were not prepared. Their culture, talking about Minnesota's, beat Nebraska's culture. Nebraska was not prepared. Minnesota was like, we can't wait till they get here so we can kick their ass. We can't wait. And that's what they did.
That's crazy.
Nebraska's now 5-2, of course. By the way, they were 5-2 this time last year.
They were.
And they played Indiana. And Indiana kicked their ass.
Like, for real.
But they did come back and play the next game against Ohio State and played very well.
Yeah.
Here's what you need to know about Northwestern. They run the ball.
I know
a lot.
Yes.
Nobody else in the Big Ten, except for Indiana, runs the ball as much as they do.
Yep.
They have a good defense. They have a great defense in the red zone. Don't give up a lot of points. They got a couple running backs who are pretty good, and they got a transfer quarterback who will throw you interceptions.
Yeah.
You just got to catch it. Preston Stone will throw you. Here's Preston Stone's record.
Yeah.
They lost 2 games. In those 2 losses, he has 0 TDs and 6 interceptions. In their wins, 10 touchdowns and 1 interception. Against Purdue last week, he threw at least 3 that I counted that I went, how did they not catch that?
Right.
And so you got to catch his interceptions when he throws it. He's only completing 56% of his passes, which isn't great nowadays. And they have one of the best receivers in all of the Big Ten.
Well, I just kind of feel like Nebraska, those gimme games, like the games that I feel like they should win according to another team's weaknesses, like Northwestern.
Right.
It's like, I'm not in fight or flight mode, but it's like, man, like 5-2 right now is a detriment because that game, the last game was supposed to be the actual tipping scale to get them over the hump to consider it to be a legit good team.
Yeah, because they were ranked top 25.
Exactly.
They win that game.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Up. I will say to you, coming up later, I got game keys.
Yep.
And fighting is going to be a part of the keys. No doubt about that. Number 2 headline, Big East preseason poll is out.
It's finally here.
The league coaches have voted. Part of the 2025-26 Big East Media Day, which was on Tuesday.
Yep.
It is the 4th straight year the Blue Jays have been somewhere in the top 3. Top 3?
Three.
It's the 3rd time Creighton's been picked exactly 3rd. It happened in 2013, 2014, and 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
St. John's picked 1.
They like that.
UConn picked number 2.
Yes.
Then it goes Creighton. Then it goes Providence for Marquette, Georgetown, Villanova, Xavier, DePaul, Butler, and Seton Hall coming up the rear.
Now, aside from, being a Creighton fan, it's always fun when St. John's is the best team in the conference.
Yeah, it happens so rarely.
It's good. The way they play basketball and who they playing for, it just makes the conference so much better.
Yeah.
And if you actually go down the roster of the coaches, man, it's still
great.
Yeah.
What year were you born?
89. I mean 36 on
Okay,
Halloween.
so 89.
Uh-huh.
The last time, I'm pretty sure this is right, that St. John's went to the Final Four, I believe it was 85.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure. They had 3 Big East teams in the Final Four in 85, and I'm pretty sure St. John's was one of them.
I wonder who was on that team.
So I think you had St. John's, Seton Hall, and Georgetown.
Okay.
So on that team would have been Walter Berry.
Okay.
Would have been Chris Mullen.
Yeah.
Would have been what's the ball-headed kid? Oh my God, I can't remember. And then they had a big Bill Winnington.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Bill Winnington was on that team too. So that's what you're talking about.
To play for Chicago?
Yes.
Word.
Yes. So Walter Glass. Walter Berry and something Glass. I can't remember the guy's first name. But yeah, that was 1985. I'm pretty sure it was the last time that they went to and that's, obviously before you're born. Preseason player of the year is Ejiofor from St. John's. So Creighton does have a player on the first team preseason, Owen Freeman, who's not healthy yet, and's got to get healthy. He's just started practicing. He's got to get healthy. He's on the first team. Other players on the first team: Solo Ball, not a shock. Bryce Hopkins, St. John's.
Yep.
Caravan from UConn.
Hooper.
Terrace Reed, UConn, and Charlie Ross from Marquette.
Right.
Josh Dix was picked second team, and our boy Jackson McAndrew and Nick Graves picked on the third team.
Nice.
As I said, for our headline 3, NBA is underway.
Yep.
LeBron. Most likely playing his last season.
You feel it?
Well, he kind of announced his retirement in a way. Kind of.
With the parody joint?
The way he was talking, the way I think he's after this season.
So
give me your Western Conference representative and your Eastern Conference representative. And I will give you the odds first.
Okay.
In the Western Conference, the favored team is
OKC.
Yes. Then it goes Denver, Houston,
Yep.
the Clippers, and the Lakers. Who
Who
do you like coming out of the West? The defending champs or someone else?
The defending champs for sure. They're young.
Yep.
They got the same team coming back.
Yep.
And they just gel well, bro. Like,
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. I love KD in Houston, but like that team ain't good enough to beat Denver.
Yeah. They lost their first game, right?
Yeah. But I got OKC coming out of the West.
Okay. Eastern Conference. Your favorite is Cleveland, odds-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Knicks. Then Orlando, Atlanta, Detroit, and then Boston. Obviously, Boston is waiting back on some injuries. What's going to happen? Is Tatum going to make it back this season? I don't know. But that is your Eastern Conference odds. Who you got coming out of the Eastern Conference?
Right now, today,
Yes.
I would say Cleveland.
Okay. They had the best record last year.
But that's what I'm trying to say. They've been
playoffs.
consistent playing well. It's just when they get to them play, it's like I feel like every team like that is either one piece away or a maturity away from getting over that hump.
Well, like sometimes, and this was like Indiana, you've got to get close and then you break through.
Exactly.
Right? It's been like that forever.
Yeah.
So maybe last year was Cleveland's get close.
Exactly.
Get knocked out and maybe they break through.
Because Boston did it.
Yeah, Boston did it. Got close a number of times. Yeah. And then finally got over it.
Exactly.
Coming up, our guest, Titus Adams.
Yep.
Played at Creighton Prep. Obviously, also played at Nebraska. We will chat with him about what he's doing now and talk about the Huskers as well. Has he ever been in a game where they sacked somebody 9 times? We'll ask him that question when we come back here on Let It Fly Show. All right, welcome back to the Let It Fly Show. Our guest, 2-time All-Nebraska defensive lineman at Creighton Prep.
That's crazy.
Won a state championship, was a runner-up another time, 4 years after redshirting at Nebraska, and 7th-round pick in the NFL. Titus Adams joining us here on the Let It Fly Show. How you doing?
I'm good.
Tell me about what you're doing now with your life.
Oh, straight to it, huh?
Well, you kept me with a Yankees hat on. I'm like, what is going on?
It was just the hat in the car. You know, I got the ball.
Okay, so it wasn't.
I didn't know if the head would be shining.
No,
I said, let me throw a hat.
I got my bag over there. I got a little bit of makeup I put on your head.
And I know it is.
Take the shine off.
I know a little bit about the baseball season and it's going, but I'm a big just sports fan. Just anything that competition and people,
right.
being great. I love it. So, you know what I mean? So, but no, it's just, I had who they got that great player over there in New York. Look, what's the
Aaron Judge?
Aaron Judge. I seen him play one time, man.
Yeah, it's a big fella.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Why didn't he end up playing tight end somewhere?
Well, he's like baseball paid the most money.
That is true. Baseball does pay.
He's doing good over there.
He's not getting hit by anybody. Yeah, he's not getting punched in the face.
The home runs, but yeah. So what I got going on, to start off married, that's a lot in itself, and then 5 kids.
Holy moly!
4 boys.
What's the age range?
14, 13, 11, 9, and 5.
Y'all didn't like. We're doing this right now.
Y'all,
we get this stuff down.
We did. And that's the cool thing. Me and Miranda, when we first met, and start planning life with. I think we want 5 children.
Really?
And we ended up with it. So that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
No, that's big time.
Yeah.
For me, when I be like my wife, when I met her, I come from 5 boys, and my dad got 9 kids, but it's John, Josh, James, Jordan. It's 4 of us. But I asked my wife, how many kids you want?
Yeah.
She wanted a big family, but she allowed me to decide how big our family gonna be.
Oh, okay.
And I commend you because I got 2, and I'm like, I'm done.
Right.
2 and through.
I'm done. I got a boy and a girl.
Oh, so yeah.
You nailed it. My wife and I said we want to have money, not kids. But then we still ended up with 2 and broke. So so that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is sometimes. So I have to start off with this question.
Okay.
Because you were on in 2005, Nebraska led the nation in sacks. Have you ever been at any level? Either been on the defensive side or the offensive side where somebody got sacked 9 times, like Nebraska did against Minnesota?
Not that I can remember.
9 times.
Dang.
And that was a lot. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think we was on the team. We had 9, and I don't.
No, I don't think. Never been on their side. That's just crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, but
that's a lot.
So when people get sacked 9 times, is it because I think I got 2 theories. It's like 1, either I'm just not in it that day as a blocker, or 2, I'm pissed at my quarterback. I'm just letting him get tackled.
Oh,
I felt like that was sure.
I don't know about
I felt like I didn't know if the line wasn't just as good.
Colorado's line wasn't very good.
Right. So okay. So all right, that's their case.
They didn't like him.
Right. I'm like, damn, 9 times.
Like
You ever had a quarterback you didn't like?
I'm literally sitting here watching the game like
They must not know what they're doing.
Yeah.
No, they're doing it to him.
Yeah.
That's fun. I mean, you know, it's part pass protection, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it is play calling, and sometimes it's the quarterback not making good decisions.
For sure. Oh, like scrambling when you shouldn't be scrambling.
Or getting rid of the ball fast. How often did Shador hold the ball?
I know.
A long time.
For sure.
Right.
So that's how it works.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Walk us through your recruitment, man. What was it like? Was it always, I'm going to go to Nebraska, or did other places call you? What happened with that?
Other places definitely called me, and I was mama's boy.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Hometown. And I seen Nebraska be great.
Yeah,
sure. So with my first year there, you know, we went to the Rose Bowl. So it was always a good team. I think it was always Nebraska. Yeah. You know, the Tennessee, Michigan, Iowa State. Some of those guys recruited, you know, Notre Dame.
Yeah.
It felt good, you know, to have people want you.
Sure.
Like you, but I always knew it was Nebraska.
It was Nebraska.
Yeah. What was so what's your backstory when it comes to like, I mean, I guess it's a traditional story when every kid want to make it pro or something like that. Like, was that your case, or like, did it just work out like that? The better you got, the older you got, and stuff like that.
That's crazy. So sometimes I think about stuff. Sometimes I forget about it. You know, when you ask it all start coming back. But I was a hooper. I like to always throw that out there. So that's what I said. I don't want to not give credit where credit due. Because when I like to say I didn't play football till I got to high school. Yeah. But I did play with a team called the Moors. I think I was 8 or 9 years old playing with the 12 or 13-year-olds. Because remember back then, it was a weight limit. I was a big guy.
Sure. Yep.
And then I didn't even have a helmet. They just had me out there from so I think they seen something in me. So shout out to the Moors. But then I got to play one game down at the Boys and Girls Club. I was actually the team I played on was Nebraska. And I was nose tackle. So in my head, like I said, I love to compete. Yeah. And it just kind of happened. Yeah. So I went to prep to hoop. Yeah. You know what I mean? Then when I got on the football field, I said, wow, this is where I'm supposed to be at.
Well, I could just see you walking through the hallway and Coach Jaworski's like, son, come here. Yeah. Do you play football?
That's facts. And, you know, I told him, he was like, you play? I was like, I want to be the quarterback.
Oh,
you know, I was always fast, and my older brother was a running back, so I wanted to be like my older brother. Yeah. But when I got out there, you know, just things started happening. I think I made all Metro my sophomore year.
That's crazy.
Didn't even know about it. Right. They was like, you seen that? I was like, no. And they, you know, I didn't know. Sure. Yeah. So I was just out there having fun and playing the game, and it came natural to me. So like I said, it just started to progress, and football was it. You know, it's just a natural thing. Sometimes it worked like that. Now, at Nebraska, the interesting thing, didn't give me a scholarship until end of my junior year. Going into my senior year, I went to the football camp.
Sure.
Gotcha.
And I remember Coach Jamrock, they was like, we thought you was lazy or didn't want. I was like, whoa, where did this come from? Yeah. But and I remember, you know, you always got to be confident, and positive. Sure. I was in my head. I was like, I'm the man. I know what I can do. Yeah. Right. And it was the one-on-ones, the O-line.
The one-on-one.
Yeah. And so this was, I don't remember the kid. It was a big kid out there dominating, whooping everybody. So I was in the back kind of waiting like, ooh, I know I'm going to have to go against him. Right, Jamrock was like, where you at? You supposed to be him. Yeah. You know what happened.
Took care of business.
Exactly. Took care of business. And I just feel like that was another, you know, notch. Like it built more confidence. Like I was like, because sometimes you do be good and you don't know you good. Like, wow, maybe I am good. Yeah, you know, things like that.
We only had played 3 years of competitive football. That was nothing.
Yeah, right, that's crazy. Your ceiling was high. Who do you contribute? Actually, your technique, learning the game, getting better to get you to that next level. Who do you credit that to in your career?
Oh, that's good. When it comes to this, you know, you don't want to miss out.
Leave anybody out.
I hate doing it, but high school, I remember. Darn it. Coach Sandy, his son was Adams. Sandy Buddha.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He was the coach. Then you can't the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Groff.
Mhm.
You know, Groff. That was, you know, pretty much all high school, but it really was natural. Like,
Dang.
I was hooping on the football field.
Yeah,
I was
right.
doing spin moves, you know, crossovers.
No doubt.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, but a lot of those guys, they pushed me to lean towards football because
Sure.
my favorite player was Julius Peppers.
Yeah, Julius
Yeah.
Peppers.
He played football and
Yeah, and
One of the
basketball.
greatest athletes in the
Yeah.
history of sports.
And
No.
I used to think
Like better than Charlie Ward, would you say?
One of the
Ooh.
did Charlie Ward do it at 6'6", 280
No,
pounds?
No.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel
Yeah, so, yeah.
That dude could
Respect.
he had almost a
Yeah.
40-inch vertical at
Yeah.
that size.
Man.
He's still incredible.
I think I just read something. They said they're going to retire his basketball jersey as well.
At North Carolina?
Going to be the only Charlie Ward.
Oh, Charlie Ward, yeah,
They said
Florida
it's
State.
football and basketball.
They should do
They
that.
said nobody else. That's
I mean, he won a
got
national
to.
championship in football, and he
Yeah.
was obviously went to the NBA, so
Yeah.
sure.
Man,
Yeah.
hell of a
Man.
career.
Yeah.
If you can pick a career, both of y'all,
ooh.
Deion, Charlie Ward, or Bo Jackson, who would it be?
Well, like at the NFL career too?
No, just they like
The whole career.
two sport athletes.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
let's not say whole career.
yeah, because you can't put Deion in
No.
because Deion's like,
Well, I'm
Yeah.
just
It's
talking
Deion,
about
yeah.
like two sport athlete. Like
Right.
if you can be somebody in two sports, which one of those three would you be?
well, obviously, hold on, let me say this. To be Bo Jackson for one day,
Yeah, I was thinking about
just one day,
One
I
day?
could be Bo Jackson for one day. I'll do Bo Jackson for one day.
Respect.
So I like impact.
Sure.
Bo Jackson definitely was the man, but
There was impact, but not a long time.
Deion changed the game. I was
No.
the D lineman with the wristbands,
Yeah.
the pad on my shoe because of Deion. I wasn't
Yeah.
a DB. I was
Yeah.
a D lineman.
Yeah.
I wanted to look like
Respect.
prime time.
Yeah, I understand that. I get that.
I
yeah.
would say personally Charlie Ward because like he played at the highest level of football and then played in the NBA.
Wow. Yeah.
That's crazy to
he
me.
won the
Yeah, I
he won the
like
Heisman Trophy,
Right.
Oh,
and then decided, you know what? You're not going to. He told him, if you don't draft me in the first round, I'm going to go play basketball.
Yeah.
And they didn't draft him, so he said, I'm
Yeah.
gonna play basketball.
Or we can just always be every hood legend dream and be Master P.
Oh, yeah. Right. Look, yeah.
Go to the league and rap.
Right. Hey.
Look, man, I know Percy. That's not my guy.
Yo, yeah, you
That's
from-
not my guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
New
I'm
Yeah.
not.
I'm from the-
Mystical is my guy. We grew up the same time. We went to
like
the same.
Mystical.
Mystical,
I like-
Michael was the
yeah.
dude for me.
Mystical.
Percy was a little too uppity for me.
So make him say is why I heard about No Limit.
Yeah.
Mystical is why I love No Limit.
Yeah, man. Mystical.
That's fact.
He was like that. He was like that
Yeah.
at 13.
Wow.
Wow.
We were outside. So they had this little club down in New Orleans where you went, teenagers, right? It was club. Well, it's a teenage club.
For sure.
13 to 18. And he'd be out front rapping
That's crazy.
Oh,
at
wow.
like 13, 14 years old.
That's a story.
Yeah, he was the man.
For sure.
He was the man. When he went to jail, I was brokenhearted.
No
Oh,
doubt.
wow.
Like we weren't friends. I
No.
knew him, but when he went
I
to
mean,
jail, I was like,
it's
you're
like a
wasting
neighborhood
your
kid.
life.
Yeah. That's like
wasting your
how I
life.
see Bud. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, like me and Bud played basketball when we was kids and all that.
Yeah.
For him to do what he's doing is crazy.
Yeah, you're proud of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Titus Adams joining us here on Let It Fly show. So what neighborhood you grew up in?
I grew up in North Omaha,
Okay.
kind of about like Benson.
Okay.
46.
Who were the other because you got out of high school in 2000, right?
High school?
Graduated in 2000?
Yep.
Yep.
01. Yep. 2001.
01 you went, and then you went
Chris
to
Coon.
Nebraska in
Oh,
01.
yeah.
All right, so who was around you when you were coming up in high school?
My guys.
Who was good?
Portland Jimerson.
Arthur Boats.
Arthur Boats. Then was
Yeah.
Joseph Oba. Who was it? It was a good group.
Cameron Lawler.
Cameron, me and Cameron used to battle. So look, Cameron, yeah, when we was like, I always like, I hate self-proclaiming, but
Yeah.
I don't feel like nobody can mess with me. Seventh,
sure.
eighth grade
Yeah.
basketball for real.
Okay.
Straight up.
I feel like that about Rondell Grixby.
7th and 8th
Yeah.
grade.
So I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Right.
So like, yeah, it was who else was out there? Yeah, rest in peace, yeah, Chane Duonuku.
Yeah,
That was my guy. Who else? The Hoopers. Like, yeah,
So you really love basketball like that.
Yeah, you
and
know
then just
basketball. Yeah.
fell into football.
loved it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's what I always tell people. I said, you don't go to school for sport, but I went to prep to hoop.
To hoop?
Mr.
Did you play-
Reggie Morris?
Did
yeah,
you
like-
play
Reggie
basketball the
Morris.
time you were there?
Well, my senior year, I ended up not playing. So I actually went to the first
Army All-American game.
Yeah,
I was going to ask you about that. Yeah.
before they had the Under Armour.
What it is
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I think it was.
And that was in San Antonio?
Yep.
That's
the Army All-American
crazy.
game
Yeah,
in San
like the
Antonio.
elite
Yeah.
dungarees or something.
Yeah.
So I played in that. So that
Yeah.
was during December. The holiday tournament.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
And that's when my dad was like, because I was one of them. My grades was a little bad, wasn't right.
Concentrate on one thing.
Yep. And then my dad was like, hey, I know you love basketball, but
Dang.
football, look. And I was the basketball captain and everything. I'm crying, had to tell the team.
Oh, man.
I said, I don't think I'm, be able to play. And I had to go lock it down, start studying for the ACT. I did night classes over at Metro.
Dang.
So I feel like I done been in so many different, like stages so I can relate, talk to many people. But that senior year, they just like, how was senior year? Was it fun? You just
like, no, I had to put my shit together.
I did. I was like, I didn't go to no prom. I didn't go to homecoming. My ACT tutor used to come to the house Friday night.
Wow. Friday night?
Yes. He was like, you want to go out and party or you want to run through that tunnel on Saturday? So
that's a good point.
I had to, all them other years I was messing around, but senior
you locked it down.
I had to lock in.
What was that Army All-American game like going out there? Because you mentioned a little while ago, you like the challenge of competition.
Yeah.
That's an opportunity to compete with guys from all over the country.
So that's the funny story. I always tell it. So I think I was number 5D tackle in
at
the
that
country.
time. At that time. Yeah, no doubt.
And some of the guys' names I remember definitely. I'm still talk to every blue moon. Tommy Harris. I don't know if you know for the Bears.
Bears.
He was number 1. And then it was some other guys. But so I'm looking at, I'm like, why is he number 1?
Right.
In my heart, I want to be number 1.
Right.
So he was always like funny, cool dude. So we was on the punt return or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder if I'm faster than him. I was like, Tommy, on the kickoff, let's race.
Let's race. Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm locked in. Tommy being the funny guy he told like everybody else, he was like, watch this dude take off running. So he had told everybody, so the punt go off, I turn around and I'm everybody laughing at me. I was like, but after that, so me and Tommy
became cool.
Super cool.
Icebreaker.
Florida State?
No, he went to Oklahoma.
God, okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. Because they won the title in 2000.
Yep.
They won a title in 2000.
Yeah, and then because he was played as a true freshman.
Yeah,
too, But I remember that game. I think the first play of the game, he had a sack too. So I tried to go get a sack. So
for sure.
Just competitive. And that's being from Omaha. Like you don't get to see it.
Definitely,
like, people do it a lot. But even so, like you said, even Buzz, like his what he had for the people, like he's showing us, and he stayed here in Omaha, like
no doubt.
That's big. You know what I mean? Like,
definitely,
like because it's not that well. And I think he's put Omaha, Nebraska on the map.
Oh, definitely.
Well, so we got hoopers here, we got football players here.
People taking notice.
Yeah. And so what he did is, man, that's big for the city.
Yeah. Everything you're looking for is here. It may not be the same size,
right?
But everything is here. If you're looking for great places to eat, if you're looking to go to great concerts, if you want to go to great sporting events, you want to go to everything's here. It's not the size of a bigger city, but everything's here for you.
I mean, I can genuinely say I love Omaha.
Like, I'm with you. I don't have to. I didn't have to live here.
I never feel
we stayed.
I hear people all the time like, man, it's boring here. Da da da. I feel like it's all about.
That's on you.
Yeah, I think it's all about like what you got popping here, what motion you got, who you connected to.
Yeah.
Like, did the choices you made you feel like that?
Right.
You know?
No,
I love Omaha.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you.
100%.
When you get to Nebraska and you got a red shirt, I'm always curious about, did you get good preparation in your redshirt year? Did your redshirt year, whether it was lifting or the practicing that you got on scout team or whatever, did it get you ready for when you started playing?
It definitely did. Looking back now, redshirt was great for me.
Yeah.
But I think if I was in today's game, I would have left.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah. You want to go play.
That's the crazy, scariest thing ever. Like, I went there as an All-American, as the best in the state, and then they say red shirt.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But I understood. I started lifting,
right,
learning the plays, eating right.
Yeah.
Doing it, just growing as a human being from 18 to 19 is a big difference.
I agree.
It's huge. You know what I mean? And I don't know if I was ready to play mentally or whatever, but that's what I'm saying. Today, a person that goes in with hype, and then I guess you add the money too, which is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
You really can't tell nobody nothing.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't think I would have left, but 9 times out of 10, I probably would have been there.
Nebraska's best pass rusher right now is Williams Nwaneri. He was a 5-star who went to Missouri.
Right.
Right? And they redshirted him, played 4 games, redshirt.
Right.
And he transferred to Nebraska.
Yeah.
Came for the money, came for whatever, he left.
That's how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is.
The game is crazy now. It's a whole new world.
Right. And that is why I'm excited. Like I'm a culture guy. So like I'm not gonna fight the current of the way the water is flowing, you know?
Right.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm actually excited for what's to come for the kids with NIL. I just wish that somehow this generation of athletes will somehow have instilled the old school discipline of like work ethic, but also like I really can't say staying where you at because you got the opportunity to go where the instant gratification.
Yeah.
But like sometimes like when people leave or whatever, it put them in bad situation and bad habits. So it's like a pick your poison with the circumstance. But like I don't think a lot of the kids are built like they used to personally.
Right.
So
yeah. Well, you know, like great example, Creighton. If Baylor Shireman stays where he is, does he end up getting drafted to the Celtics?
No.
Probably not, right?
Right.
So he comes here, and it just works out for him.
From
it was
South Dakota State.
better for him.
Sure.
Yeah, and that's how a lot of them are. It's better for you. Talk to me about that 2005 defense I mentioned earlier. You guys led the country in sacks with 50 sacks.
That's crazy.
And a lot of talent. You know, Jay Moore was on there, and Adam Carricker, and LaKeven. I mean, really good. And you had this little freshman on the team from way back in Oregon.
Yeah.
Little freshman.
Yeah.
Did you think that little freshman was going to be any good?
Look, he owed me an old school or something. Man.
Then Dominic and Sue, if you know what we're talking about. Yeah.
So what I say sometimes, you know, to boost me, like, it kind of show how good you are for the people who come behind you.
Facts, yeah.
And I don't, know if he would say it now, but he was like, Titus, how can I be as good as you or do this? But my response to him was, shoot, keep playing. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to be fine. You're good.
Yeah.
So we used to call him like Little Bam Bam. Yeah, he was, for real. He was knocking people over doing so much.
Yeah.
Didn't know because he was only a freshman.
Yeah.
But as time went by, man, you see how amazing he is now. So
that's crazy.
That's why I say he owed me an old school.
Just
send me something.
I know.
Send me a little ride.
Does your group still stay tapped in every now and then? I mean, everybody got families and older now. How often y'all talk?
Man, that's the crazy part. Me and LaKeven is pretty close.
Cool.
But and then Corey Ross was, my roommate.
Oh yeah.
Pork chop.
Yeah, pork chop. That's still, my brother. But and he doing a lot of stuff. So we don't tap in or talk as much as we need to. But when we do talk, it's
like
fall back in.
So I miss that with Corey because college room. That's my dog. And then LaKeven is in Atlanta, beautiful family. Always we talk with him, his wife, his kids. Yeah, so
that was a good defense.
I know.
And then I know you had to leave, but that 2006 defense was even better because everybody a year older. You had a bunch of seniors. You had a bunch. They were good.
What do you think about like that process? You get to the point where you recognize I got a chance. I might can make it pro. What was that process like for you? And then what was the actual draft process like?
Wow. So it was probably junior year. Again, going into senior year, I think I was. I wish the social media was a little bigger.
I know, man. We be on right now.
I know I used to be on that computer looking like where I'm at. But I think I don't remember the number, like 7th. D tackle in the Big 12, like ranked 7th. I was like, okay,
as a junior,
at least I got they talking about me, And then so going into my senior year, I was trying, stuff just wouldn't happen. But then I think the last 3 games, Oklahoma game I had 10 tackles, Kansas game might have had another 10, and then K-State like 14 tackles.
Damn.
And then it was silly. It's funny how this stuff worked.
Yeah.
I think I missed a class or something like that. And then Callahan was, hey, Tight, after practice, I want to talk to you.
Oh, man.
I said, oh, man, I got caught up. But he was like, I think I messed up, though. He was like the East and West. It was the one, not the big one, or he said the Hula Bowl.
The Senior Bowl?
Not the Senior.
You had the East-West Shrine game?
Yeah, the East-West. It was one right underneath the Senior
Shrine
Bowl,
game, yeah.
And then the Hula Bowl.
Yeah,
So that's why I said, I think I messed up. I want to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
But it was like, they like you.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is all the way senior year. I was like, man, maybe I do got a chance.
Right.
It's kind of like that back in high school.
Right.
Maybe I am good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
did you go to the combine?
I did. I ended up going to the combine, but that was probably like the worst experience for me. And the reason I say that and how I kind of tribute to like being able to see people here. I didn't know any pros.
No
you know,
doubt.
and I didn't know no one to talk to.
It was just
Yeah.
It was just me, and my last name is Adams.
Mhm.
You're going
So-
first on drills.
First on drills, I got my cleats on, my shorts. These
The
dudes,
nerves
they
crazy.
yeah, they locking their arms. So you know to do
Yeah.
the vertical.
Yeah, vertical.
Yeah.
Hey,
So you didn't have that training.
Hey, I jumped a strong off of strength. Me, 31-inch vertical.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
These
At what, 290?
Yeah, these dudes was jumping 40-inch verticals.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Because they trained for it.
no, they knew what to do for
How
it.
to work the drill, yeah.
Yeah.
They took their shoes off.
Right.
I had my cleats on, which
Yeah.
is 3 inches.
Right.
Then they bend their knees when they walk through.
Right.
You see all the little tricks
little
of the trade.
Gotcha,
So
right.
now that's why I try to be available. A young man come to me,
Right.
I can tell him,
Sure.
you know, you stretch your elbow out, you got a little click, it hurt, just go through it.
Yeah.
But if you owl, you got to go sit in the MRI.
Yeah, they got to go check you out. Yeah, yeah.
You got to do so much. It was they asking me
You basically turn into a
The
lab.
medical, man,
That's
is
it.
so
and
much.
they know everything about you. They talking to you, trying to make you angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was just like, man, I wasn't ready for that. You know,
Yeah.
every part of the process, you got to be ready. And then that's the other joke my brother did to me. He just told me, so when the draft day came,
Yeah.
my brother told me, he was like, you probably the only other person I seen fall in the draft worse than Shadura.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, because I didn't
That's
watch the
cold
draft,
blooded.
but my brother said
Yeah.
after the third round, I was best available.
Yeah,
You know, you see that? My
Yeah.
brother said he just watching it like,
Yeah.
dang, where my little brother?
Yeah, yeah.
But I fell all the way to the 7th round. So
And it was because of everything you saying.
I don't know. You know, everything
Yeah.
attribute, but I don't know what's
For sure.
what or what was what. You know?
Yeah.
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 So it was just, but I did. You know, I was always fast guy running like 4.8, 4.9.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
I get out there, drop like a 4.09, a 5.1.
Yeah.
You know,
That's just nerves to me, though, bro.
right? Because when I came back to Nebraska, I ran the 4.9. But
Yeah,
they was
at the
like-
pro day.
Yeah, on the pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they was like,
Yeah, now you would have, if you were coming up now, you'd have gone to Florida or you'd have gone to California, Arizona, and you'd have spent 9 weeks just getting ready,
Yeah.
training for
Time
every single event,
Man.
yeah,
making sure you knew how to do everything right.
right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that
Yeah.
that's, but that kind of just eat at you too. But
Sure.
as I live and go, I'm like, man, that was a positive experience. I was blessed. I got
You made
to do
it, bro.
All right, you know, you know what I mean.
You got farther than 99% of people.
Right, and sometimes it'd be tough to think like that because as an athlete,
Yeah.
you want to be the best and
Sure.
just the best and have the best. So,
Yeah.
but as time went on, I'm like, I'm good.
I made it.
I'm
Yeah.
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 So yeah,
Yeah. No, man, that's big time, man. And for me as
Yeah.
like when I see you, like you so humble with like you only like give insight when somebody asks you.
Right.
And I feel like you got so much to give that it's good that you hear because a lot of people need to know this story.
yeah,
You know, to be honest, like there's people who walk around you daily who don't even know what you just said.
yeah.
And like
Yeah.
and to today's kids is almost like they almost like look at I'm gonna say our era, like before NIL and all, as like dinosaurs because it's like the instant gratification. They're taller, they're faster, and they got everything that they need.
Yeah.
But what they don't got is that wisdom and the mentorship.
Right.
And what you can do at least is pay it forward to the babies that's coming up.
Why it's good that you're coaching, man. You can
It definitely
tell
is.
you
Yeah.
can tell them the mistakes you made.
Yeah.
Make sure they don't make those mistakes. You can tell them the right way to do things. I want to ask you about 2 games, 2 of your last games of your career. So Colorado, you guys kicked Colorado's ass,
Yeah.
30-3,
Yeah.
and then you had played in one of the more exciting Alamo Bowls of all time against Michigan,
Yeah.
where my boy Titus Brothers had to make a play late.
Yeah.
You know, a friend of mine, he passed away now, but he used to always make me laugh. He thought when they recruited him, he thought there were 2 dudes named Titus. He thought they were the Titus brothers.
yeah.
But yeah, so tell me about the Colorado game first.
That was a rivalry, and that was always just a good game.
Yeah.
I think that was my senior year.
That was 05, yep.
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 And it was always big, just to get a victory,
Yeah.
especially against a rival, and everything was clicking that game.
Oh, yeah.
What I can remember now, it was just a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. You guys had shirts they made up that you wore. Restore the order.
Yeah.
Restore the order shirts.
Yeah.
Because they kicked their butts. And then what do you remember from the Alamo Bowl and playing against that Michigan team, by the way, had a lot of talent on it. A lot of talent on that
Then
team.
I was thinking just to go back,
Yeah,
to add some more to it. So no, that wasn't my senior year. That wasn't. Or
Okay.
was it?
Tell me about the game. I'll tell you what.
No, because remember, so I think that was my sophomore year. I had that interception against A&M.
Oh, yeah.
But then they put me in. They made some plays for me at tight end. And then, so it was the Colorado game. They actually put the play in, but they didn't throw it.
They didn't throw it to me.
I'm like, man, throw the ball. Yeah, so I think that might have been
So that would have been Solich's last game.
that was
Solich's last game in 03 at Colorado. Yeah.
That was crazy. And it was at Colorado.
At Colorado, yeah.
So, but the other one, I don't think I was playing yet DN or nothing no more. Yeah, I was just D-tap. Yeah. But yeah, no, that was good. So yeah, but the Michigan game was a crazy game as well, where they kept tossing the ball.
Yeah, they were like, so they pitchy woo woo. They were down and they're trying to pitch the ball around, and they kept. And then it's got guys coming on the field, and people are walking on the field. Yeah, you thought you'd won, and it was still. And then finally, Titus ran him down and got him in the sideline and stopped.
Not me, the other
Titus' brother. Yeah,
Titus's brother.
Titus' brother.
That's what they was like. Titus, you know Titus' brother. Which brother?
Yeah,
I
know exactly. Yeah.
So that was
funny. We were having our first kid that night.
Oh, okay.
And my wife, she'll get induced, right? And so the doctor, who by the way went to Michigan, right?
Okay.
So she says to Chris, "You can come in early. We can induce you." Or you can come in after the game. My wife's a Nebraska fan, grew up here, went to Nebraska. She's like, well, I'm going to come in after the game. And after the game, Nebraska wins, we get in there, and people had blown up these white and red condoms and put them all over her office because she went to Michigan.
Yeah.
And they were making, and my wife was like, "You gonna give me my medicine, right? You gonna take care of me when I have this baby, right?" She's like, "Yeah, that's fine." But yeah, that was an incredible night. That was the 28th. And then my son wasn't born for another 40 hours later.
Damn.
Miles wasn't born until the 30th.
No doubt.
Yeah, it took forever.
Hey, how do you feel about today's Huskers?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you're a former player.
I know you couldn't watch Friday night because you guys were playing yourself against Westside.
Yeah.
Man, what I always say, though, it's hard to talk about them young men. You know what I mean? In the negative. Like, 'cause when I was at Nebraska, they said negative things. I was wondering, like, I believe these young men is giving all they got. They go to practice every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doing homework, lifting, doing everything they supposed to do.
Yeah.
But it just, not clicking yet for them. I feel, we close. I know we say it every year.
Yeah.
Stuff keep changing, but
yeah,
some things, I just feel like it's uncontrollable, kind of and it just happens. But I believe each and every one of them is going hard. They continue to practice hard, maybe give just a little bit more. And that's
the fight.
That's it. And then
fight.
And I feel like with me, what I do with the high school, I embraced it. They call me Uncle T.
Yeah, sure.
And it's Uncle T time.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I don't get into it too much. I try to let them have a safe space, but I tell them don't be comfortable. That was 1 week. You know what I mean? Then I tell them give a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 1 week. Then this week, certain team, this is respect week.
Right.
Things like that.
Right.
So, I think they just need to hear that and hear that. I think they know that people really got their back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
We behind y'all. We know that. I don't even know how many is over 21. You know what I mean? They 18, 19.
It's a young team, yeah.
And I like Coach Rule's temperament, how he goes about it. And I think if they stay on the right track, eventually, like you said, the NIL money and I don't know how much you could tell me if I had a pocket full of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
no, I know. Yeah.
I'm sure they juggling it, but I always said like a young man, like even when I was there, I used to hate it when they said it. And I understand now coaching, they don't have the right players. I'm like, well, who am I?
Right.
You know what I mean? So when people say that, or especially if a coach say that, I hope the coach never say that, these aren't my guys. I haven't got my recruits.
Yeah.
Man, that kind of tear the locker room up.
Yeah.
So what I think is if they just keep on the right course, they'll be all right.
We were at a sports bar doing a radio show in 05. And I was talking about how I didn't think Chad Seaver should be playing.
Damn.
And Chad Seaver's uncle was in the crowd and wanted to fight me because he was like he's mad. But I was like, I don't think he's playing well. His back is bothering him. The other guys, I wanted Ira Cooper to play. I thought Ira should have came in and played. Yeah. That was the way I thought.
Yeah.
So I mean, like Sometimes you say stuff as a media person, and it's people are going to get a reaction. But in the end, we all want to see them do well.
For sure.
It's better for the entire state. For Nebraska to be good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. And your perspective, I hear it because you're talking from a guy who actually went through it.
Yeah, definitely.
So I respect that 100%. And like, you really can't knock that at all. So like, to me, it's like the guys who are criticized. It's different now because of NIL, but I think once they get older and they look back, they'd be like, I understand why people felt how they felt. Yeah. But the people who got their back, how they talk to me is only who matter.
Yeah, family. So
I understand what you're saying.
Right. Family, coaches, teammates.
I respect that.
That's what you're fighting for.
We just casual fans, I guess.
Yeah. Why did you decide to do coaching? When did that all kind of happen for you?
I guess kind of, just my situation.
Mm-hmm.
How I just had to process what I went through, what I've been through.
Right.
And for me to bottle it up and keep it to myself, I feel like it's not right.
Yeah.
God
share it. Yeah.
God gave me my ability, and then just being a people person who I am with these, young men, just to, sometimes it end up not even being about football. What's crazy. That's so amazing to me about sports.
Life, man.
It's like, man, you know. And then, and I have my boys now, they're playing sports. And, I get to be tough on them, to see them, get up, dust themselves off.
Yeah.
That's life. And I started making my children cut the grass.
Oh, my God. That's why they're here.
Right.
That's why they're here, yes. I've been cutting the grass in 10 years.
See, because we got my brothers and them and people, but it all goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Like, they love it. So my yard is, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
And they all work together.
Right.
But they always say, well, I did my part.
I did sound like me and my brothers.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I would tell them, you got to get the job done.
Right.
It don't matter how much you did. You might have to pick your brother up and take on some of his responsibility.
You got to go 60-40 sometimes.
Yeah. Well, this
I like that.
And then when they was on the court hooping or football, I did my job. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
The play's not over.
Right.
Finish the yard.
Yeah.
My wife, she liked that one.
Yeah.
Finish the yard.
Because they hooping, you know what I mean? Defense, then you stop. Go get the rebound.
Yeah.
Finish the yard.
Yeah.
So
finish the play.
Finish the play.
It's like Lakeven Smith. Get down, Lakeven.
Dang.
Get down.
Don't do that. Don't do that to him. Don't do that to my guy.
Play that over, Lakeven.
That was 20-something. Don't do that.
I know.
That was crazy. He still be talking about
I bet he does.
That was a tough
21 years ago, man.
Dang.
Explain this to me.
Oh my!
So what happens
I remember
is,
like it's just
it's the ball.
My brother, I ain't said
I'm
nothing.
pretty sure the ball gets tipped. He catches it.
Yeah.
Right. And the game's gonna be over now because he catches the ball. And instead of just going down, he tries to run with it.
Oh, dang.
And he gets stripped and they fumble and they recover.
That'd be sick.
And then they go in.
Just lay down.
Just get down.
Give him the backdrop too. So this is Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Yeah.
The year previous, we went down there
and lost 70-10.
70-10. So now they come back to Memorial Stadium. It's a good game.
I got to YouTube this, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good game.
We was battling. We had it. So I kind of remember the plays. It's one of those. It was me and Kevin. We both there. So we both go forward. Whoever the center attacks, that person goes back.
Okay. All right.
Zone drop. Say I wish it was me. Yeah, zone drop.
Yeah.
So I go forward. I try to get through there. Hit Kevin. He go back. Intercepts it. But he fast.
He want to go make a play.
We looking back. Keith was like, man, your guy ran past you. But he stripped him. Boom.
Yeah.
And we go back out there on defense. And then it was like the last play.
Yeah.
Dude rolled out. Boom. Threw it to him in the corner. They won the game.
That hurt.
Sick.
That hurt me.
Yeah.
It was
bad.
I'm sick.
That's all we talked about for the rest of that week was Lakeven Smith need to go down, man.
But how you bounce back from that? He talked down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he wanted to do the right.
He wanted to make a play.
The right play.
Yeah.
Be the hero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
It didn't turn out
that
right.
remind me of Nick Anderson.
Free throws?
Yeah, the free throws changed his whole career.
Yeah. Well, for every hero, there's a GOAT. And I don't mean GOAT isn't greatest of all time, but like a GOAT. Yeah. And that's just the way life is, man.
Damn.
Never, ever in the history of sports are there going to be two winners at the end.
Fact.
Somebody going to lose.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. That's the way it goes. Last one from me. Did you go to, when you were at Prep, Were you with Stevie Hicks? Or was he right behind?
Yes.
Dang,
Yeah, he was a year younger. Yep.
I remember
You're younger than you, right?
Yeah, he was a year younger than me. He was part of the crew too.
That was a heck of an athlete, man. Of course, went to Iowa State, and of course, we tragically lost him. But were you guys friends?
You knew him? Yes, close friends, good friends. Yeah.
He was. I remember we interviewed him on the radio when he was at Iowa State, and he was cool, dude, man. He was just so chill, and still every time I think about him, man, because how good he was, and man, at Iowa State he ran over
I was
folks.
interested in high school football because of him.
That's tough.
I believe it.
And I was a straight hooper.
Yeah.
So no, I know. I know.
Because Steve used to hoop too, but he was like, you could tell you know how sometimes he's like, oh, he a football player.
Yeah, football.
He's definitely a football player. Yeah.
Yeah, but Prep, we had David Horn in the backfield.
David Horn,
Stevie Hicks, they was all together.
So David started there.
Yeah, Prep.
Okay.
And then he went to Central.
He went to Central, yeah.
Because in the state championship, David Horn, shout out to David Horn, he ran like 127, 57 yards.
No, really?
The championship his sophomore year, my junior year.
Okay.
And so that backfield was going to be crazy.
We had Prep.
Yeah, we had Stevie Hicks, what they call like Keith and Randy Stella, the Thunder and Light. I thought we reunited.
Yeah,
exactly. Was BJ Valentine at Prep?
He was at Prep hooping, yep.
Yeah.
We went to Sacred Heart. Yep. Shout out to BJ.
Yeah. Yeah. His when he transferred to Central, his senior year was my freshman year.
Oh, okay.
So Nadu, BJ had me interested in Prep because I went to Jesuit.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I remember.
And Coach Morris, once he left Omaha, BJ transferred, and Nadu was out of high school. I said, I'm going to Central.
You know, and I remember, so Little Flowers that I remember you you was the man in high school. I remember coming to the high school game. Well, I was like, okay.
I was just telling you, we added him to the list for the Omaha Sports Commission has a Hall of Fame every year, and so we have a list of the next years, and so that was something we did today.
He was
put him on the list today.
Okay, I was like, he going to work.
Well, so today, is basketball still your favorite sport? You played football,
like to watch and stuff.
That's crazy. Yeah. Like so I appreciate both the sports. Like, just that basketball, that IQ and that level of just knowing how to move that rock that same way shot every time.
Yeah.
Man, like basketball is
it?
It really is. But it is my favorite. But just my natural that grit, that grind, that sword,
the sword.
Like, why am I even out here? Football, but somehow you getting through it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing like
the most satisfying.
Yeah.
The most satisfying thing.
Hoopers definitely get love because I love. The big fella. I was probably about the same size I am now. 8th grade. I get.
What do you weigh now?
I'm like about 265.
Okay, and you weigh what, 290 when you played, 300?
Yeah, I was like 310, 320.
It was moving.
Yeah, moving.
That's crazy.
And moving.
You were eating constantly. You had to
all
be.
The time. I'm still a big fella.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're not. I'm still a big fella. Salads, but to get that weight and stay there, you had to eat a ton. You must be pounding calories.
But it just was natural. That was my body. I don't know if it was natural, but that was my body weight. Like that was just kind of normal, so that somehow, some way,
Yep. Well, stay healthy now.
That's right. Gotta stay healthy.
Run around them kids out there in practice.
Yeah.
Titus, we appreciate it, man.
No, thanks for having me.
Thanks for taking the time.
Appreciate it.
All right, Titus Adams. All right, welcome back to Let It Fly Show. Thank you to Titus Adams for joining us. Big T.
That's my guy.
Coming in and talking some football. We appreciate that of his. I mean, let me tell you, last week, we had Creighton Prep's coach in, Tim Yonk, and I know he was very excited to play Westside.
Yeah.
And man, Westside just put it on them, bro.
Yeah.
They put it on them quick in a hurry. And then when it looked like Prep was going to make a little rally, Tay returned the kickoff for a touchdown. It was like
it's almost like in boxing, styles make fights.
Yeah, that's true.
And I just kind of feel like Prep style don't fit well.
Westside spread them out and just was, and using their speed too.
Yeah.
So,
Coach was prepared though.
Oh, I think he knew. Yeah.
You said a long time ago, sometimes you can do all you can do, but it ain't enough.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's because, I mean, think about it. You can work your whole life to do one thing and then it not work.
Right.
How many times you've had somebody who gets Charles Barkley. That gets really close. Game 6,
and then
finals. Somebody's a little bit better than you.
A little bit
better than you.
Right.
All right. 2 keys to the game. Nebraska, Northwestern, 11 a.m. on FS1. The first key.
Okay.
So we have this It's kind of like a chant in the military.
All right.
So you go through this training where you fix bayonets.
Okay.
When you fixed your bayonet, that means you're out of ammo. You got nothing left to shoot with.
Right.
And you getting ready to fight somebody with a knife on the end of your weapon.
Oh, wow.
It's either kill
or be killed. I got you.
And so the saying goes, the drill sergeant says, drill sergeant says, what makes the grass grow? And then we say back to him, blood makes the grass grow, drill sergeant, blood makes the grass grow.
Right.
Because that's what you do, right?
Yep.
It's time for Nebraska
to use that knife.
To come out,
fight,
and fix bayonets, and go out there and punch somebody in the face.
Because it's like you ain't got nothing left but a knife.
That's all you got left.
Yeah.
You got a knife. It's you versus the other guy.
You got to fight.
And
I got you.
You got to punch them in the mouth, run the ball early, stop their run game, hit their quarterback, all of that. It is time for Nebraska to make the grass grow.
To fight.
Fight, baby. There's no more, fight or flight is one way to say it all the time, but more than that is how hard do you fight?
When you,
Because you may be trying to fight back, but you ain't trying hard enough.
Yeah.
You really
don't want to fight.
No, you like in basketball, hold me back.
Yeah.
Hold me back. Hold me back. Okay, key number 2.
Funny.
Key number 2 involves 2 different artists.
All right.
The first band, is the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
Had a song called Give It Away.
All right.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Exactly.
Yeah.
But as Missy Elliott says, flip it and reverse it.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Uh-huh.
You gotta take it away. I told you earlier, Preston Stone will throw you interceptions. He will give you a chance to take the ball away from him. Preston Stone had at least 3 on against Purdue where he threw it to them and they dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
When they've lost, he's had 6 interceptions. Hey, man, catch the ball when he throws it to you.
No doubt.
Take it away.
Right.
They haven't had a turnover. Nebraska hasn't had a takeaway since Michigan State.
That's crazy, bro.
No takeaways the last 2 weeks of playing.
And because they ain't fighting.
That's right. They ain't fighting the right way.
Right.
That needs to change.
For sure.
Take it away, take it away, take it away.
Yep.
At number 3, I'm bringing back an old favorite of mine from a key. Last week's key.
Okay.
Last week's key was, I love you.
Yeah.
You love me.
Right.
The Barney theme song. And you know what happened with Ja'Cory Barney? He got 1 pass thrown to him the whole damn game.
Show him some love.
You know what that is? It's coaching malpractice.
Is it coaching or hating?
It's coaching malpractice, not figuring out a way to get the football to the guy that makes your car go.
Gotcha.
And that is what Ja'Cory Barney is.
Yeah.
And they haven't given him the ball on a run since the Michigan game.
Yeah, Barney is lucky he ain't me because I'd be horse collaring.
You know how wide receivers be like, throw me the damn ball.
Yeah, exactly. I bet you.
Exactly. Over the last 3 games, just 6 touches.
Yeah.
So that averages out to 2 a game. That's not enough.
Yeah.
It's Barney time, baby. Get the ball to Ja'Cory Barney. What are you doing?
Right.
What, you crazy? You must be crazy. All right, so that's the keys.
Funny.
Punch him in the mouth. Make the grass grow.
Yeah.
Right? Take it away, take it away, take it away now. And get Ja'Cory Barney involved in this thing early and often.
I got you.
Early and often.
Yeah, like
touches.
Like do the stuff that you did when you was winning.
You know what? That's simple. But you know what they say. You got to kiss it.
For sure.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, no doubt.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
Don't be like trying to do too much. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
Just play, bro.
Punch him in the mouth.
Exactly.
All right, scores. Obviously, we were both wrong last week. That was, by the way, that was the first time, though. That was the first time.
Yeah, but we gotta start keeping it real and not going with our optimism.
I honestly believed it.
Yeah.
But let me say, that was the first time since Matt Rule's been at Nebraska
that
they didn't score a touchdown.
Damn.
Yeah, first time. 6 points, 2 field goals.
That's why I don't blame coaching the whole way. Because the schemes can be schemes and going out the way and ain't working.
Yeah.
But you gotta fight.
Yes, the players must fight.
That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm not blaming
if you're at war, and you got a bunch of soldiers, and you got a general that sends them in the wrong place, they dead.
They dead, bro.
You got to make sure the leadership is in the right position to put the great talent you have in the right position to win games. It's everybody. It's a team. Everybody's fault. Yeah. Everybody. So
first, how many points does Northwestern average?
Just overall in the season or in Big Ten play?
Big Ten play.
They average 18 points.
Oh my God. Okay. Kind of what I thought. All right. Well, I kind of feel like, and also this game is where?
It's at home.
Exactly.
Back-to-back home games.
So with that being said, it's going to be close.
Okay.
This ain't going to be no
runaway.
Nah, not at all.
All right.
I think that the score will be I say 21.
21. You like touchdowns. 21.
I do like touchdowns.
21.
Yeah, I'm gonna go odd because you said that.
Oh,
I'm gonna just say no, I'm gonna say 21.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 21. You know what? I'm gonna let you talk. I'm just
21 to blank.
come back to me for my second score.
All right. Well, I'm doing 27-17. It works out what the numbers I have puts it at like 27.8 to like 16.4.
Right.
So I just kind of rounded it. 27, 17. That's my score. You have 21 to blank.
I'll say no, yeah, you know what? I say 21-17.
You go 21-17.
Yeah.
Nebraska wins.
Nebraska wins.
Nebraska wins and moves to 6-2, which means they'd be bowl eligible.
Yes.
And they'd be back on track.
Exactly.
That's what they need to do.
Right. I'm gonna just say they played a bad game. I still think Nebraska's good.
Yes.
I just think that was their bad game of the season.
They did play. Yeah. They have yet this season to play a game where all 4 quarters they play well.
I know that's
they have not had a 4-quarter game yet where, because each of those games, there was a quarter or more where they just didn't perform well.
Right.
So give yourself a 4-quarter game.
Yep.
Get this win and get ready for, don't look ahead, but get ready for next Saturday when the USC Trojans come to town and Nebraska's wearing their all blacks. It's a blackout. It's a blackout.
Man.
Yeah. Special thanks to Titus Adams for coming in. We appreciate him.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you to Caleb. See that? Yeah, there he is. Caleb. I couldn't see him behind that giant monitor. He might have been sleeping. I know you're playing Galaga. So you got
That's
Caleb.
What you call that?
Yeah, I'm just joking. It's a line from from Avengers where he goes,
no, I'm saying
that man's playing Galaga?
Yeah.
No, he's playing Minesweeper. He said, that Minesweeper, that's, how old are you? Minesweeper that was on the first phones that we had. You couldn't do anything but play Minesweeper. Also, executive producer Mike Allen and our video team.
Thank you, bro.
Stable Great for putting everything together as well. And always thank you to our presenting sponsor, Bud Light, making things easy to drink and easy to enjoy. While you enjoy your sports, enjoy your beer as well. Thank you to Bud Light. And a reminder, if you're listening to us and watching on YouTube, or you're listening on Spotify, or if you're on Apple or whatever, like and subscribe. Not hard to do. Hit a button, boom. Tell everybody you like us.
Tap in.
Yes, exactly. Tap in. You can leave comments as well as well.
Right.
Always as well. Josh, take us away.
Hey, Josh Jones here with Michael Severe. You know how we do it. It's a Let It Fly show.